have their set-top box.
So we're gonna wait for this to actually say live. So starting preview.
Yeah, takes a cycle through preview then to go live.
Starting live.
So it's okay. Now it's live.
Now it is live. Now we go back here. And in the demo yesterday, the red dot showed up right away.
Okay.
Here, but we'll wait a couple minutes. It'll probably come back when we check. But if you go here and select it, it'll launch the YouTube app on the set-top box.
Which takes
maybe like 10 seconds or so. Okay, maybe 20.
And that we haven't found a way to have the team improve that, but it has to go through this user interface, this UI we're seeing there.
Yeah, this is now the YouTube UI.
Okay.
So here you'll see, this is basically YouTube's app on the set-top box. So here's one ribbon for uploads, which has this video that says live now. There's also just a live now ribbon that has the same video, and these are all the past live streams. So as a guy sitting at home, I'd probably just see, oh look, there's something that says live now here.
So yes, last week's service.
Oh, this is the current. This is the current live now.
Got it. All right, so they'll be seeing this.
And yeah, it's streaming.
So the option you mentioned would be maybe to go have it automatically go live once you click on that.
Yes,
tile.
which they did implement, but the problem is if you did that and you click back at that point, it would take you back to not this page, which is your YouTube homepage, to look at like maybe past sermons that were uploaded, but it would actually take you back here to this page, which is something completely different. It's just YouTube's recommended stuff.
Oh, so the user might be lost or confused.
Lost. So like, well, now where am I? What happened to all my other stuff? And how do I get back there?
But is there
can't.
something they can do to address that? Well, that's just limitation they've confirmed within YouTube. If you go live,
there is something.
Should we ask them to investigate this?
Yeah, they already did. I asked them, and their answer is, yes, you should be able to go back there, but the way to do that is assume that I clicked on the tile. Oh, yeah, see, now there's a red dot on it.
Okay.
So it took a couple minutes. Assume I clicked this, and it automatically started the live event.
Right.
So I have to wait for this again. So assume that it skip all that stuff and it automatically went to loading, and boom, you're watching this live event, right?
Right.
They said what you should be able to do is to click down a few times. And you should be able to go back to your channel right here.
Okay.
But that is not reliable.
We can't go. We can't simulate those clicks and go to that from this.
That's right. That's right. So that's all YouTube API is really not out of our control. But in what I've seen is sometimes this doesn't even show up. Like you can't go back here. Actually, can I even go back to the channel? Yeah, okay, I can that way.
But couldn't we simulate those remote clicks? Or you're saying, I mean, even if it's simulated, it might not be present and reliable.
It's part. At this point, we've lost control. This is the YouTube app that's running now. We don't have any way to. So it might be confusing for the end user. People may not know. I didn't know. So you have to click down 3 times to find the channel, and sometimes that won't even show up. So there's always some pros and cons.
But let's go back to we were trying to emulate the retailer being in control of the account and giving out channels per church or organization.
Yeah.
But you just found that when you are the church,
video producer
of the church, and you want to set up an event, you have to be logged in.
I have to be able to log into that account.
Yeah.
Which is a
Makes
studio
sense.
feature, right?
Right.
I mean, for studio to upload to YouTube,
Right.
you have to log into the YouTube account, right? Um, which, yeah,
Yeah, to create an event, you have to have it native there. We can ask the team if there's any way to get around that. But let's say we can't get around that, then that would take the retailer back to creating an account for each
yes,
customer.
yeah. Otherwise, you're giving the same YouTube account to different.
How easy is it for someone to create an account on behalf of someone else?
I think it's pretty easy. You just need to know what that other person's what email address they want to tie to that account. So you'd ask like as a retailer, I say, what's your email
Right.
contact?
Right.
I'll create an account on your behalf.
Right.
Um, what? Well, that's the thing is they're gonna ask like, what password would you like to use for this account, right? Because you have to log in.
But they can always change it.
You can always change it.
Right.
Yes.
So it's not okay. That's not perfect, but they could
Yeah.
do that. So if that was the case, then what would be the trade-off for the retailer? The retailer would now not own the account, and that would allow. Can you create more than one channel per? Yes, you can. Obviously, you said that.
Yes.
So then the the church and the organization has complete control of making other channels, and then the retailer is kind of out of the.
No, because once they create other channels, they still have to send the retailer the channel URL because the retailer will be managing this website. They will be the ones going here saying, okay, I'll publish your channel for your set-top box.
So they still can have at least acknowledgement that they want to create another channel and then be able to prove it to tie that to the actual set-top box.
Right.
Okay. I guess we should better understand from feature roadmap and monetization and sponsorship, etc. Does that still give the retailer